Charli Baltimore did an interview on Art's channel where she talked about how she had a incident with Suge, where he called her Hollywood or something like that, and her ex husband was there. I know you had talked about a time where they met Ja Rule and all them. Were you around when this happened, or do you remember what she's talking about by any chance?
Yeah. Shout out to Charli Baltimore, right? Ain't she the perfect side piece? She know her role. I kind of like Charli because she knows her role. I know that she don't talk about Faith or Little Kim a lot. She just talk about her position, which is shout out. But I just want to clarify the two incidents that's out there. I mean, there were several incidents later where Suge and Irv Gotti was at studios together. They became friends, just like she said. Um, there was two times that you guys know of that's been spoken on. The one time when I explained to you guys how Jimmy Iovine told Irv that he needed to get in contact with Suge to get a song that they wanted to sample and use. That they had to get permission from Suge to do that. Where Irv Gotti called and to the office, and I got him and Suge on the phone, and Suge told me just to ask him where he's at, and we showed up to the studio. That's when he went up there, and they were there, and y'all done heard Ja Rule and all of them stories about that Irv story, and Griff was there. I even think we have a segment with not Tupac, where Crooked Eye talked about that. That's a true story, the way all of those were told. You know, a little exaggerations, but like a lot of people do, or have a different perception of conversations and all of that, because it was all love when we went there. That's the one time. That was the first time that they met Ja Rule and Irv and Griff. But that's not the time she's talking about. She's talking about another time when everybody was all love and cool and all of that. And they was at the studio. Studio was at Burbank. It's called Enterprise. Enterprise Studio. And we were all up there. We went up there, and I'll be honest, y'all. I always thought, and I didn't know that guy, the incident that she's speaking of, because yeah, dudes wasn't moving like that and talking here like that. But she explained it, that he was just defending her for Suge calling him Hollywood, which I totally get. You're talking about his wife. You can't go home and wear that muscle shirt if you don't defend your woman. But she was sitting in the back seat of the car with Irv Gotti, and they were in like a town car or a Mercedes. But I remember they had a driver, and her and Irv was sitting in the car together. I always know that Charli Baltimore and Irv was messing around. So when she kept saying her husband, and she had a conversation while Irv was there, whoa, that threw me for a loop. I was like, whoa, now Charli, I know you and Irv was messing around. So Irv is a snake. But anyway, that was my boy. Irv's a good dude. Him and Chris, those are two good dudes. But I'm saying all this to say that, yeah, as far as the part where she said there was some confrontation or something like that on the conversation, I don't remember that, but everybody always stood away. We just stood in the area. Niggas wasn't all up there like listening to word for word that was going on and all of that. Niggas don't know what happened. So if that's what her dude came back and reported to her, that was it. Who am I to sit, to come up here and deny it? But trust me, Murder Inc., The Inc., Death Row, The Row, or whatever y'all want to call those two labels, was all good until the end. Until after, to be honest, they got in trouble. Is when Suge started breaking away and pushing away from them. But prior to that, those two niggas was making moves and making stuff happen to the point where I think their relationship is still going to be okay and back good, because Irv just got a lot of big money from Kevin Lyles, and he gonna have to win again on some production side for some movie stuff, and he gonna hit a home run. And by the time Suge is ready to seriously do something, because that shit all that casting call and all that y'all seeing, scam. That's a Suge Knight scam. Okay, today is July the 10th, 11th. I don't know what day this episode gonna drop. Guarantee y'all gonna look back at 2023 and be like, damn, that motherfucker Reggie told us that's just some scam. A 10 episode, no, 10 years, a 10 season deal. Motherfucking 50 Cent can't get a 10 season deal with all the powers as much as they done hit. I don't even think the Sopranos went 10 seasons. Oh shit. It's very few series that go 10 years, but 10 years, 10 seasons, whatever, however y'all want to call it. Very few that goes that long. Trust me. Trust me. But y'all keep going to the casting calls. Y'all keep going. Try to get on. I ain't trying to hate, but it don't make sense to me. But going to say, but by that time, Irv gonna be hitting home runs from his deal with 300 with Kevin Lyles and all that. He got that big $150 million deal. And Irv gonna be fucking back with Death Row and Suge. Guarantee y'all. And so that's what I remember about the incident. I'll get back to the question and stop the Reggie rambling and gossiping. I'll get back to the question. I don't recall. I'm not saying it did happen. I'm not saying it didn't happen. But I do remember it. She's not lying. She seemed to be coming off truthful on what she remembered about things. And all I'm getting from the interview is that Charli is a hell of a side piece. That's what I get from that interview that's going on over there, that she know her role and she plays it well. Perfect side chick. Yep.